Hello everyone, this is Caleb Hutchins here with your Falcon football weekly update for the second week of the 2013 regular season, and the Falcons dropped their home opener to the West Forsyth Wolverines 35-21. We'll get right into the highlights here. Two teams trade punts, but on the second possession for the Falcons, Jeremiah Goss with a big run down to the Wolverines' 6-yard line. And on the next play, Jackson McDonald on a scramble here is going to make a few Wolverines defenders miss and finally scramble and get himself into the end zone for a touchdown, and the Falcons are on the board early, 7-0. But the Wolverines would come straight back as Hampton McConnell would hit Kyron Ochoki for a big gainer, a 61-yard catch and run all the way down to inside the Falcons' 10-yard line. And just on the very next play, it would be Gabe Pierce from 6 yards out, and the Wolverines make it 7-6. However, that's where the score would stay at the moment because the extra point by Timmy Hartshorn would be missed wide right. The score would stay at 7-6 late in the first quarter. Fast forward to the second quarter now. It's McConnell on third down is going to be fourth down will be sacked by number 27, Zach Smith, and then it would be Jeremiah Goss. Goss led the team with 119 yards and 2 touchdowns on 20 carries, and here you see him just breaking tackles and bowling through Wolverines defenders, and then he would finish the drive off with this 4-yard touchdown run, 14-6 Falcons late in the second quarter. But here would come the Wolverines. Gabe Pierce again on a sweep would get in from 6 yards out, and the Wolverines would go for the 2-point conversion. It would be McConnell finding Trevor O'Brien, diving catch in the end zone. Just like that, the game is tied up at 14-14. Falcons would get the ball next possession, 3rd and long. You'll see Jeremiah Goss on a swing pass be brought down just shy of the first down marker. West Forsyth will get the ball back here late in the quarter, and they make quick work of it. Just a couple plays into the drive, it would be Gabe Pierce just breaking through the Flowery Branch defense and getting in from 26 yards out, and just like that, it is 21-14 Wolverines. Now the Falcons would make a drive here late, but on the last play of the half, McDonald's pass would go in and out of the hands of number 8 Devontae King, and the half would end 21-14. Flowery Branch defense picking up in the third quarter, though. The second play of the third quarter would be a fumble recovered by Gabriel Argueta. However, the Falcons, after a penalty, we backed up 3rd and long, and Jackson McDonald's pass would be intercepted by Nick Walker, so the Falcons hand it right back over to the Wolverines. However, the Wolverines could not do much with it, and the Falcons would get the ball back, but they would turn it over again as you see a miscommunication on the handoff between Brett Shepard and Jeremiah Goss. Fumble recovered by number 85, Josh Davis, and the Wolverines have it right back, and this is Hampton McConnell on a deep pass. Great defensive play by number 22, Cooper Harrison, and the Wolverines are forced to punt. We fast forward to the fourth quarter here. No scoring in that third, and as you see early in the fourth quarter, it would be Cameron Davis on a 28-yard punt return all the way into Wolverines territory. And the Falcons would drive down the field, and it would be Jeremiah Goss on his second touchdown of the ball game. And this would tie the game up. Another nice run for Goss, and it's 21-21. Falcons would make a stop, get the ball back, and it would be McDonald to Alencio Graham for 21 yards down the near sideline. However, the Falcons would not be able to convert on that drive. West Forsyth gets the ball back, and on their first play, it would be Gabe Pierce. Appears to be brought down the backfield, but finds a crease through the middle and breaks away 53 yards before he's finally brought down from behind. But it wouldn't matter much as Trevor O'Brien on the next play from 3 yards out to finish it and puts the Wolverines up 28-21. Flowery Branch attempting a comeback here, but you're going to see Jackson McDonald's pass in and out of the hands of Alencio Graham and right into the waiting arms of number 9, Jordan Harris. Just like that, the Wolverines would get the ball back, and they put the finishing touches on this one as Hampton McConnell gets away from a couple of defenders, dives in and scores, and that would be the final score of the game. West Forsyth 35, Flowery Branch 21. So there you see the Falcons at 0-2 now, getting set to take on the Cedar Shoals Jaguars as we now get ready to open region play. And speaking of the regions, you look at scores from around Region 8-5A, and you see Gainesville losing in a big way to Buford 38-14. Heritage goes down to Rockdale 9-7 there. Winder Barrow, after winning their season opener for the first time since 2007, the celebration was short-lived as they get beaten handily by Monroe area 40-14. Appalachia goes down hard to Greater Atlanta Christian 56-14. Salem gets its opening win of the season against Wesleyan 26-0, and Clark Central its season opening win against Central Gwinnett 37-12. So you look at the Region 8 5A standings now, as now 3 more teams able to get their first win. You see 6 1-1 teams and 3 teams still without a win on the season. That would be Flowery Branch, Cedar Shoals, and Appalachia. Region play starting this week, though, and these are the games that will really start to count. And speaking of the start of region play, Flowery Branch will be at home against the Cedar Shoals Jaguars. The Falcons have not lost to the Jaguars since the two teams started playing 3 years ago. That game at 7:30 at the Branch. We'll see you there.